Yeah, so Sadachi from the Monogatari series definitely has to be one of the most underrated characters of all time. Anyways, though, among the other not so good news when it comes to our favorite romance animes, well, maybe not favorite, but at least popular one currently, that being My Dress Up Darling and Alia Sometimes Hides Your Feelings in Russian, there have just been unfortunate news. Now, again, for Rochdire or Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, there has been a big delay, and I made a video about that jokingly about saying how the voice actor, at least the Japanese voice actor, became a professional wrestler, winning her championship. That was obviously just a joke, and many people kind of like ignored that sarcasm, but it did get pushed back from supposedly this year, where it was supposed to be released, back to 2027. So it did get pushed back an entire year, but they wanted to focus on polishing the entire series or the entire new season. So with that, I do think that that's a at least reasonable reason as to why we don't have a season this year. And for My Dress Up Darling, well, that's an entirely different story, because that is pretty much untouched. No one has new news about this series at all, as it only has 2 seasons. The way season 2 ended, it felt as if they tried to wrap a nice little bow and, you know, pretty much call it quits from there. I don't want to guarantee that and say that there's going to be a season 3 or a movie right after, although I do think it is possible for either or, because I really do want to see the Hanyul arc be animated, because that is probably the best arc within this entire series. But it just feels so wrong to say that it's over, you know? And I feel like there's still some light at the end of the tunnel with that one, because the people that did direct this season 2 of My Dress Up Darling, has stated something along the lines of that they want to work on a season 3, and they wouldn't mind wanting to work on a season 3. In fact, they would love to, but they would want to be working with things that they already have and give us like a polished season and not give us any crap or slop, which that I completely respect as well, because I mean, again, for romance animes, I feel like there's not much to go off of besides the chemistry within the characters, and the other thing being the animation, which, you know, you don't really have to focus so hard on animation for sole romance animes only, but it's a nice touch to have, and I actually respect the crap out of it, because if you look at the quality for Rochdire or Alia Sometimes Hides Your Feelings in Russian and My Dress Up Darling, and I know this one's a stray, but Bunny Girl Senpai, the animation's pretty peak. I mean, the high quality is there. They just, you know, need more time to work on it, and that's what I am assuming that they are going to do with these series. Now, aside all of those, you know, bummer news, we do have some good news for More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. Holy crap, man, we are back from hiatus. Now, I feel like obviously the ones that I mentioned prior are above this anime, but I mean, this was still a good series nonetheless, and I'm glad to hear that it's coming back. Now, not the anime, not directly, not quickly, hold on, only the manga, as the manga has announced to be off of hiatus. As this post states right here, More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers Fukoi by Yuki Kanemaru is officially resuming serialization after an 11th month hiatus that began in May 2025. The break was taken to ensure high quality ending, with the story now complete on the author's end. Work's done from here on out. To prevent spoilers, I can't even sneak peek at the script. Holy crap. Dude, again, I don't care if you go on hiatus for, I guess, you know, obviously health issues, or even this reason alone as well. I'm all for it. I am waiting, and I will wait patiently to get a well thought out ending for a series that I enjoy reading. I don't want to waste my time and just get a crappy open-ended ending. That would just suck, because I don't like the assumptions. Now, that does work on certain series, but I feel like when it comes to these certain romances, it just feels stupid to do so. Again, but focusing on this entire, you know, post right here, yeah, no, we can expect, or at least assure ourselves that we're going to get a very somewhat satisfying ending. Now, I know we have separate teams and we hate a specific character within this story, but I mean, I feel like this is good news. This is like good news plus. Like, when I heard that this series was coming back out from hiatus, I'm like, okay, good. The author's health is a lot better, and I hope they don't push themselves to the point where they have to go on hiatus again sometime in the future. But little did I know about this whole hiatus reasoning was not because that she was unhealthy or anything like other mangakas. In fact, she was just kind of like burnt out, as this post states right here. And this is news to me again. Rom-com More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers will go on indefinite hiatus. Manga artist Maruyuki wants to regain the energy to create the best possible conclusion of the series. Again, a based reason. Now, I didn't know why the series even went on hiatus. I thought this was just like, either health issues or just on a hiatus, and she just went MIA with no trace or no news or no announcement whatsoever about why she even went on hiatus in the first place. I really thought that those were the two reasons as to why. Taking time off, taking a step back, looking over your work, and thinking of the best possible conclusion for the series that you've been working on for years, I think that's a good enough reason as to go on hiatus. And I am excited to see what this story has got left in it. Holy crap, guys. I don't know if y'all are excited for this. I sure am. Now, here's the thing though. I do have to rewatch season 1 and maybe rewatch or reread some of the chapters in the manga, because it has been almost an entire year since this anime has been aired, and I don't know what to even recall from this series. Again, like I've said before, it's not as good or as memorable as the other series that I mentioned earlier in this video, but I still think that it's a damn good series, and it wouldn't hurt to get a new nice refresher to remember what the hell is happening. But yeah, no, let me know what y'all guys think down in the comments below. Are you excited for More Than a Married Couple coming back? I mean, look, we're going to get an anime at least maybe 3-4 years sometime in the future. I don't know, but I'm glad that this series is coming back, and I hope y'all are as well. Anyways, though, if y'all made it this far into the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, as that does help around my channel a lot. Again, guys, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios, guys.